there's a bill to establish a National Electoral Offences Commission. That's
right.
Nonsense, utter nonsense. You don't need any electoral commission. We have existing laws. At the very most, it should be a small department in the Nigerian police. I don't know. We are so ceremonial in the things that we do, and we achieve very little. The problem is not that we don't have enough laws or whatever, to enforce these laws, but we don't have the will at state level, at federal level, across the board. And that, again, is mainly because of corruption. How can anybody convince me that an EFCC that went to this political whatever, if they weren't there, I wouldn't have said, okay, fine. You were actually there, huffing and puffing, and you couldn't show us one person. You couldn't tell us that you seized 2, 3, 4, 8, 10, 15, $33 million at the venue. And this money was making the rounds, and you were in town. So I agree with Bauer that you don't need to set up a new agency. If you set up a new agency, it's food for the boys and job for the boys. Again, a small department because like somebody said, you have elections every 4 years.
That's right.
So every time you're going to be having an election, the IG just needs to get one of his restless AIGs who has nothing doing. I say, look, you head this unit, and then after 1 year, you dissolve them and move him to traffic or whatever it is. We are so ceremonial in the things that we do. We love wasting money and being ceremonial and achieving nothing. It's like what you have. Somebody needs to convince me why you need to have an ICPC and an EFCC. I don't understand it. I don't understand how what is that one? ICPC cannot be a small department in the EFCC. Well, what's the whole ceremony about? It's not about chasing corrupt money. In the good old days, the CID would take care of that. Do we still have CID? Criminal Investigation
I don't
Department.
know. I really don't know.
In those days, they would go around the offices. Somebody will offer you,
and you don't even know who they.
You don't know who they are, and they were arresting people at the very lowest level. You don't have that anymore. So I'm not impressed by this, and I don't think I want to waste too much of your time talking about whether if they want to have it, they have to create jobs. There's so much unemployment. If maybe this is another way of creating jobs. So these ones now, what will they eat? Don't say it. No, don't say it. Don't say it.